Champions Cork are pleased to have former All-Star Anthony Lynch back in their ranks this afternoon. His injury has cleared up sufficiently and he returns at left corner back to the exclusion of Kieran O'Connor. Elsewhere, under-21 captain Colm O'Neill remains at full forward after his late call-up against Donegal on a day when Graham Canty plays his 40th championship match. Well, Tyrone are forced into making one late change and it's of huge significance. Sean Cavanagh has been feeling unwell and won't start the match, so Tommy McGuigan comes in on the 40. The other change made during the week was the recall of fit again Enda McGinley. He plays in midfield as partner for Kevin Hughes. So the scene is set. It's a match which has certainly grabbed the attention of many people all around the country, indeed watching all around the world. Let's hope it provides the entertainment. John Bannon from Longford is in charge. His linesmen, Derek Fahey from Longford and Sil Doyle from Wexford. And interesting that Graham Canty has gone on to McMahon straight away. As the ball is thrown in, match underway, and straight away it's Cork who get it there with Nicholas Murphy. Handled there on the ground by Conor Gormley, and it's got to be a free in, a technical error by the Tyrone full back, and it gives Cork an opportunity to get the first point of the match. Well, the breeze here, Martin, is swirling around quite a lot.
Yeah, and I think that was a bad call, actually. I think he got his foot under the ball quite clearly.
Donnacha O'Connor, straightforward opportunity for him to put it over the bar, and he's missed it.
Well, I think there's a certain justice in that, because there shouldn't have been a free in that time.
Mickey Hart there with Tony Donnelly alongside him. And in space here is Ryan McMenamin, the left corner back who loves to attack. Point already in this year's championship, and he's got the opening point of the day here. Here's Alan O'Connor, 65 metres out from his own goal. Again, an opportunity to set up an attack here with Donnacha O'Connor, trying to break the challenge there of Conor Gormley. Comes to Paul Carrigan, coming in on the wing where he scored that goal against Donegal in the quarter-final, fisting this one and putting it over the bar. Short kick out this time. Graham Canty hoping to exert a big influence on this semi-final. Paul Carrigan, who got Cork's opening point. Down as far as Donnacha O'Connor. His marker is Conor Gormley, back in towards Canty. My goodness, he's made up some ground. Great ball inside here towards O'Neill, and O'Neill blocked and put in the back of the net by Daniel Goulding. 7 minutes are gone. Cork fans can celebrate. A lot of hard work done before it was eventually put in the net by Goulding. Watches was fisted in. Picked up here from Graham Canty by Colm O'Neill. The initial attempt was blocked down there by PJ Quinn, but it's stuck in the net by Goulding, and he really is in great goal form. That's his 6th ever championship goal, and it's his 2nd of the season. Cork come again here. Paddy Kelly now onto the right, and he's put it over the bar. Well, this is a very good young player, Paddy Kelly. And Mickey Hart and Tony Donnelly with a few headaches early on. Well, this particular kick out didn't reach a Tyrone player. And it's going to be a line ball once again. Paddy Kelly's going to take it. Notice that when Tyrone have their own kick out, they bring Dooher and they bring Penrose, the two wingmen essentially, into a very deep position. Hasn't really worked out for them so far, however. Colm O'Neill feeding it, holding, cracking a good one this time. It's a lovely score. That time it's Conor Gormley getting out to the ball. He's one of the leaders of this team, and having given Cork a head start, you would expect Tyrone now to roll up the sleeves, but they are missing the great leadership that Sean Cavanagh normally is able to give them.
Yeah, and they're untypically disjointed again, something I haven't seen from a Tyrone team in a while. Again, they're looking around and the confidence isn't there.
There's a steal from Gormley by O'Neill, and he's put it over the bar. Let's just look at this again here. It was in fact Goulding who got it. Daniel Goulding onto the left, and he's now got a goal and a point, but it should have been cleared by Conor Gormley. That time Nicholas Murphy was fouled. It's certainly going very much against the reigning All-Ireland champions at this stage of the match, and we're a quarter of the way in. That's across towards Goulding's corner again, battling there with Justin McMahon, supported here by Paddy Kelly. Son making a welcome appearance at Croke Park. O'Leary. Back once again it comes towards Graham Canty, now picked up by Ray Carey. Again Goulding's involved, comes across once more to Colm O'Neill, trying a very ambitious shot from 45 metres out, and it's worthwhile because he's got his second point of the match. Terrific football. Here comes McGinley, and that's a rather crude challenge, and the referee will go across and have words there with Alan O'Connor. Could be a card for that. Oh,
definitely a card for that. That's clumsy, it's crude, and it's again unnecessary. But again, the physical element of it is there in abundance with Cork today. That showed it. And again, at this stage of the game, Tyrone need a score badly.
1-8 to 3 points. Owen Mulligan to kick. And Owen Mulligan has put it over the bar. Suited a player kicking with the right boot from that particular side of the field, and it's a score that Tyrone has badly needed. Dooher now, he's inspired Tyrone so often in the past. Didn't get an advantage that time. Kicks it forward as far as Stephen O'Neill. Trying to steal a march there on Anthony Lynch. Cracking it with the left, hitting it well and hitting it over the bar. McMahon taking it out here as far as his captain, Brian Dooher. Inside to the unmarked Kevin Hughes. The running here of Owen Mulligan, transferred beautifully back towards Dooher. Dooher in a tight position here, trying to get it back. Again trying to make his way through past John Miskela. This time Miskela says, "What are you talking about, ref?" But the referee gave Tyrone the free, and you can be sure that Brian Dooher drew that one. Made his way in, trying to burrow his way forward, and the referee decided it was a foul by the Cork man, and something said by Alan O'Connor. He's already got a yellow, he's now got another one, and he's been sent off. And Cork are down to 14 players with only 29 minutes gone.
That's amazing. I don't know what that's about at all. He
must have said something.
Yeah, had to say something to the referee, but that's very, very harsh as far as I can see. Extremely harsh.
Stephen O'Neill puts it over the bar from the free. So it's now 15 against 14, and that's going to be one of the talking points. Alan O'Connor, was it a free in the first place?
Well, I didn't see it. Maybe he's booking him for that there, but again, I didn't think...
Could that be the challenge?
It could have been the challenge, but he didn't even really make much contact with him there.
Let's just see it again here. Second half gets underway, and it's Nicholas Murphy then who has this first free kick of the second half as far as Pierce O'Neill. Chance then to extend Cork's lead. Off the post it comes down. Down as far as Colm O'Neill. Nicely in, ran away completely there from the in-rushing Paul Kerrigan. Out to Ryan McMenamin, the extra player. Here's Joe McMahon. Just composing himself. Back in as far as Justin McMahon, younger brother. So how will Tyrone now use the extra player? Will it work to their advantage? Brian McGuigan, such an intelligent, crafty player to play usually around the middle of the park onto the 40. He's playing a very deep role for starters. Here's Philip Jordan. Kevin Hughes still wearing that number 35. Pushed around the place, free kick awarded. He's down. There's another player down as well, I can tell you. Ryan McMenamin getting treatment. Philip Jordan carrying the ball forward, looking for Tyrone's first score of the second half. Davy Hart usually gets a point or two, not with this particular effort. Challenge coming in from Jordan, it's ineffective. Penrose there as well, trying to force him out over the line. Back towards Paddy Kelly. Played inside here cleverly, but lost by Ray Carey. One back by Tyrone, one back by Brian McGuigan. Can he provide the leadership on the drive? Joe McMahon, bad pass intended for Kevin Hughes, cleared out however eventually by Graham Canty. Out here as far as John Miskela. Miskela loves to swarm forward. Out to Kerrigan. Again trying to go by Philip Jordan. Beat Davy Hart in the first half. That's a great ball over, just in over the head of Colm O'Neill. Back once again towards the corner forward, and it's put over the bar. Again, Cork in full flow, and Donnacha O'Connor hitting his 4th point of this match. Forward here as far as Paul Kerrigan. Hit into the corner. Oh, it catches pace, and there was nothing Daniel Goulding could do about it. Goulding, the Éire Óg man. Well, they can afford to take short kick-outs now, Tyrone, because they have the numerical advantage, but they make a total hash of it and present it to Cork and to Colm O'Neill, who has a chance to put it over the bar. Beautifully done. That's another for the Ballyclaw player. 3 points in this match, now down injured.
Yeah, that's a bad mistake that time by PJ Quinn. Again, he tries to rectify it, you know, gets back quickly, but again, Colm O'Neill's poise has been wonderful today. Great score.
They need an end product and they need scores. Brian Dooher, he's lifted them so often in so many matches in the past. That time Nicholas Murphy challenged, the referee says play on. Tyrone fans felt there was a push, the referee saw it, saw none. This time there is a free, however, for a foul on John Miskela. Well, I'm not sure is he going to go WWW wrestling, but Stephen O'Neill needs another shirt. Hulk Hogan, isn't it?
Don't watch that.
Well, there's a Tyrone player down on the ground right now who's happened just behind John Bannon. Not sure if one of his referees saw what happened. I didn't, but there is a player certainly down requiring attention. And the referee now blowing his whistle. Stephen, that's Pierce O'Neill there, very, very annoyed with whatever happened. Oh, John Miskela.
Yeah, John Miskela definitely threw a thump that time. I think it was on Brian McGuigan. Yeah, and if the referee or linesman saw that, definitely is a sending off. Could be in real trouble. Yeah, it could be down to 13 men because the umpire is looking to make communication with John Bannon.
Brian Dooher has been replaced by Aidan Cassidy, but let's just see what happens when the referee, that's Aidan Cassidy, number 18, coming in. John Bannon into the middle of the field, and he's going to call across John Miskela. Now, what did the umpire tell referee John Bannon? What did he see? It's a yellow card, and you'd expect Sean Cavan and the rest now to apply the pressure for the remaining minutes. Here's Penrose from the pass from Kevin Hughes, and he belts it over the bar. Point for Martin Penrose. They probably need a goal. That was their first score in some 14 minutes now. Beautifully struck by Penrose. One back by Ryan McMenamin once again. Onto it straight away comes the substitute, Fintan Gould. And that's beautifully dispatched between the posts and over the bar. Great point by Fintan Gould. 3 minutes of added time to be played. So we're into injury time now as Sean Kavanagh tries to drive through. Tyrone looking for a goal just to give themselves some little bit of hope. Yeah, this time it's going to be Davy Hart who fouled it. It's going to be,
I think he took this free.
Well, he put it over the bar, didn't
he? Yeah, it's Davy Hart point.
Well, he's got his point, but it's too little at this stage anyway. 1-13 to 11 points, 16 points to 11. Well, the cheering now is by the Cork fans all around Croke Park in a crowd of just over 53,000. And another change is being made, as you can see, and Owen Cadigan, who played in this year's hurling championship, comes on in place of John Miskela, and that's Cork's 5th sub. It's a luxury they can now afford because they realise they have 1 foot already very definitely in the All-Ireland final. Sean Kavanagh now. Kavanagh still trying to cut through. Still Kavanagh! Oh! Not sure if he hit the post when that one went out. I think he did.
Did you? Fabulous run by Kavanagh that time. I expected him to cut inside, but he just kept going straight. Again, just let fly from here and just hit the outside of the post.
The Cork have the ball. The referee says play away. It reaches Paddy Kelly. Huge one into space. They wait for the whistle of John Bannon, the referee. There it is. Conor Coonahan's team, Cork, knock out the All-Ireland champions from 2008 Tyrone. And Cork are in the Munster final, are in the All-Ireland final. The Munster champions have done it. Well, they weren't the favourites, that's for sure. But Conor Coonahan goes to his backroom team. The fans salute what was a wonderful effort by Graham Canty and his men. And the reigning champions from last year are out of the hunt for the Sam Maguire Cup, beaten 2 years ago by Kerry in the final. Who will it be in this year's final against Cork? That's something that the Rebels won't worry about at this stage. Well, Mickey Hart will be bitterly disappointed. His plan was to win 2 in a row. That's been blown out of the water. Full-time score, it's Cork 1-13, Tyrone